sad and at the same time touching story happened in the United States of America. Hear it, you definitely will not remain indifferent. A young couple, Cameron and Steve, have known each other for almost 10 years. 3 years after they began their relationship, the woman pleased her lover with wonderful news: she was expecting a baby. But pregnancy was not an easy ordeal for Cameron. Because of the constant pressure spikes characteristic of preeclampsia, doctors made the woman have a cesarean section in the 33rd week of pregnancy. Doctors had to fight for the new mother's life for a long time, and eventually they prevailed. But they had to put Cameron into an induced coma. When the woman regained consciousness, she completely forgot about her past life, that she was carrying her baby under her heart and tenderly awaited his birth. Steve took over all the care of the baby. Cameron was only able to see her son for the first time a month later. Rehabilitation was hard for the woman. She had to relearn how to walk and even speak. But the woman could not remember her past life, her relatives and loved ones. As doctors explained, Cameron's brain is a kind of hard drive, which accumulates and stores information, or rather memories. In the woman's case, it was completely erased. After clinical death, the woman's brain works differently. She can't remember anything she heard just a few minutes ago. The woman lives with this until now. But now she has learned to remember events for a longer period, from a few hours to a few days. Although Cameron did not remember her relatives, but instinctively she needed them, so after discharge the woman's mother took her to her place. Steve, on the other hand, constantly visited his wife and a month later offered to see their son, who was still in the hospital at the time. Each visit to the hospital was the same. The woman wondered who the child was, and Steve patiently explained that it was their son. Nevertheless, with her son, Cameron was gentle and affectionate. And then one day, when the couple came to visit their son in the hospital again, Cameron said a phrase that Steve will never forget. She looked at the baby and said, "I don't remember who you are, but I do know that I love you very much." A year later, the man asked Cameron to come live with them in the house. At first the woman was afraid to take this step, but she agreed nonetheless. Now they all live together. Steve wrote a book for his wife about how they met, how they got married, and how their son was born. Now the woman is increasingly subjected to epileptic seizures from a stroke she suffered years ago. Cameron hopes that one day the condition will be cured, and she will live a normal life again.